Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm USA Today best-selling author Hildie McQueen, and I write medieval Highlander romance. Right now I'm actually dabbling in Regency, early Regency Scottish romance, so that'll be a little bit different, but more of that to come in the future. Now I was gonna do a video about my writing, my writing plans, but I can't figure out how to do it. One of the things is that I need to do it for myself because I find myself looking at the monthly calendar, and that's the one that I use to set up my month, but then I need something that tells me what I'm going to be writing next, you know? And so that is something that I do need to work on, and I will hopefully be putting up shortly. But for now, I am gonna continue doing my memory planning for you guys because I hope that you guys like them. I really love doing them, even though sometimes I know that they are a little bit disjointed. So I wanted to look up who this shop was. Did I say shop whiz? Shop is. It's Planned So Cute, and it is a printable planning shop out of Etsy. I will link them down below. They had this cute set, and I'm not sure if they have another one that I might have printed out, but as you will see, they don't have that many boxes, so they're not the kind of kits that I would normally use, but because this week was the week of my cruise, I decided that I would go ahead and use it. So I have been having a pretty good week. As I am doing this voiceover, it is the 7th of April, and I am back on the wagon writing again because the week after this one that I am filming right now, I had another week off. So pretty much took the entire month of March and did not write. That is the first time in a long time that I have actually done that. I did, let's see. I didn't write, I think in December last year. And normally December's I don't write. I don't know why. I think it's because it's that time of the year. I just don't feel like it, or I'm done with the year and looking forward to the next year. But sometimes I do. But I have never taken an entire month off during the year and not written. Not since I started writing, not in the last 10 years. So I felt kind of different. Yeah, so in addition to that, I also did 2 vacations, and then my cousin came to visit, and so it was like I had a staycation because we did a lot of stuff while she was here. I can't wait to do that. Plan with me so that you guys can see it. And then, so as I'm laying these down, I wanted to say that I put down those scallops upside down because I thought they reminded me of the ocean. I just thought this kit was so adorable. I am so happy that I used it. And I think the scallop was supposed to be on the bottom, like part of the bottom washi. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They just give you stuff and you use it however you want. And yeah, so the little bunnies. The only sticker that I'm not going to use is the one that says Hello Summer, because obviously it's not summer. It is a summer kit, but I still thought it was perfect for the cruise. I did download a couple of other like beach kits, but I don't know. I really wanted to use this one. I wanted something light and happy, and I just think the little bunny is so cute. And I ended up using, I think, a checklist. Yeah, a checklist for Sunday because I didn't want to use that one box. I ended up using one of those that I just put down because I didn't want to use a full box for that one. Let's see, what else can I talk about while I'm laying down this foundation to tell you guys about? Oh, okay, so I was telling you guys that I started writing, and I tell you what, after taking a month off, it has been a struggle to get my word count in, and I know myself so well. That's one thing I am really like, wow, I really do know myself, because I put down, if you guys saw my video where I did the monthly, where I put down that I was gonna be aiming for 2,000 words a day, I think it was only Wednesday. Yeah, I think Wednesday was the only day that I actually hit 2,000. I haven't looked at today. I think I might have done 2,000 today, but I forgot to write my word count down. Uh, for Thursday, I forgot to write my word count down. I don't think I achieved 10,000 for the week, 10,000 words, so that means I have to write tomorrow, which is Saturday. But that's what I get. If I don't make my deadline of 10,000 words, then I'm not going to, I don't get a free day. So my total word count right now for the week is, how many words? Okay, don't tell me I didn't write it down again. Oh my goodness. It's 15,000. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I am almost, that can't be right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that right? I was supposed to be at 18,000 words, I think, for the week. And I'm at 15,000, so it doesn't make sense that I'm 3,000 words down because well, it could be. Maybe but I thought I did well into the 1500s to 1600s every day. I'll have to go back and count because if I'm 3,000 words down, then shame on me. Because I think I did 2,000 on almost 2,000 on Monday. I was short by like 400 words. And then Tuesday I did, what did I do on Tuesday? Oh goodness, I don't remember. Now, oh my gosh, I'm really missed my deadline by a lot. Or not my deadline, but my goal by a lot. Oh, well, now that I bummed myself out, let's just talk about this spread. And if you can tell, I totally screwed this up. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I know. I was picking up that scallop so I could put the the underlays down, and that first header I tore it up, but I put something over it anyway, so it ended up being just fine. And the underlay is so cute. I got that one was that from Planner or was it from, I'm trying to remember. I might have showed it to you. I think it was Planner Pixie Co. No, that was from Planner Hannah. Yeah. And I will link her down below. Planner Hannah has some really cool foils, text, what do you call it? Yeah, like text, like scripts, and you can ask for different fonts. I just got an order from her actually yesterday. And she also does underlays, and she does like overlays and all kinds of foils. And she has like so many choices of foils that you will be like, you'll get lost in her shop. So I definitely recommend her, and she's really fast about getting things back to us too. So when you place an order, you get it pretty quick. So yeah, I recommend her shop. I think that besides her right now, and I shop from Once More with Love, Coffee Monsters Co., and Pizzazz, what is that one? Sugar Pop Fizz, yeah. That's probably my favorite shops. There's a couple more, and I'm sure I'll think of them in a minute, but yeah, you guys know I love the Planner Shack for all my printables. But now I'm also, printables, yeah, Planner Shack and Planner Pixie Co. are probably my go-tos for the most part. And from Planner Pixie Co. I normally get the underlays too, because I can foil those myself. But these I didn't foil myself, I ordered them from Planner Hannah. Alright, so let's see. My husband and I left out of Jacksonville, Florida on Monday. So we got up early to go, did all our packing on Sunday. We got up really early to head out there because it's like I want to say 4-hour drive. It's not super bad, but we wanted to get there a little earlier. Time to check in, which I don't know if that really counts. I don't even know if they check anything, was 12:30. And we got there pretty, like maybe an hour early. And parked at the pier. So if you go out of Jacksonville, you pay a flat parking, which is a lot cheaper than Port Canaveral, because it's like $85, and Port Canaveral is like $85 a day. So yeah, we parked at the pier. We actually got lost and went to the wrong place because I accidentally typed in Jacksonville Port, and that's not where you go. I don't remember what it's called, but it's called something different. So we got up early, packed up the car, said goodbye to the little dogs, and headed down to Jacksonville. And we live in Georgia, so we're pretty close. Got there and parked, and then made our way through the zigzag Disney World line. You know, we go round and round and round all these partitions, and oh Lord, my husband's singing in the background. So the ship that we were sailing on is called the Elation, and it's a medium-sized ship. I don't know if it's one. Maybe it's one of the smaller ones. It's not a big ship, but yeah, it's big enough. You know, you still can find a lot of places to be by yourself, even though there's like 2,000 people on board. Actually, I think the most people that can be on this one, for passengers anyway, is like 1,400. So we got on the ship and went to the Lido for a little bit, and then had lunch. Did we have lunch? I think we had lunch before we went to our room. Yeah, I think so. I think the first thing you want to do is try out the buffet to see what all they have. So that was fun, and then we went to our room and unpacked and kind of just hung out and did some stuff. I don't know if we just kind of lingered around and watched the water as we, sailed away into the night. Had a nice dinner at the Inspiration, which was the dining room. Met our table mates because you're assigned the same table for the entire cruise. And yeah, and actually called it a night pretty early. We were kind of tired after all the driving and everything. On Tuesday, got up, and it was a relaxing day because it's going to be a day at sea. I already had audiobooks loaded on my phone, and I already had my Kindle loaded with whatever I was going to read. I was ready for a relaxing week. So I decided that this week I was going to be doing some journaling every day. So after breakfast, I got my tea and went and sat somewhere and journaled and people watched and watched the water. It was just so nice, so nice. And then on Tuesday, they had a show. It was called Soul Time, which they did soul music, and it was pretty good. And then after that, did some reading. I did a lot of reading. So I was listening to one book, which was like the Frankie Amato mysteries, I think. It's like really light, funny, comedic mysteries. So did that. And then I was reading a vampire book. So the vampire book was like more serious, and then the one I was listening to was light. On Wednesday, we arrived at Nassau, and yay! But we didn't get off the boat right fast because we were not doing any excursions, so we kind of I did my normal thing, went and got my breakfast, and then got my tea, and sat down and did some journaling, took some pictures, and then hubby and I got off the boat and walked over to the city and walked around downtown. I took a picture with some police officers, and then we went to Senior Frogs and had a margarita, and then we went to the straw market, and I was looking for... Actually, I wanted like a sweatshirt because I wanted to do convert it. I still haven't done anything with it yet, but I want to like cut the sleeves and make it what do you call it, frazzled on the end, and also the bottom. So I got to work on that. But first, I'm gonna watch some tutorials, and then finished off the night by going to the casino on the boat. On Thursday, we went to Princess K's, and that was probably more fun to me than Nassau because they had that privately owned beach. And hubby and I went and we found the perfect spot. It was quiet under some palm trees away from the family area. And all that was over there was a bar and music and bathrooms. And we just sat on some loungers and chilled. Actually, I think hubby found somebody that was doing hot dogs and he got us a hot dog. But other than that, all we had was... Oh yeah, I did get a pina colada while I was there. That was really good. And it was fun because we took these transport boats that took us from the boat to the island. And that was really cool. I love those boats. It was fun. So I think I could have went back and forth on those, and I would have been happy just doing that. And then we went back to the boat after about 4 hours of sitting in the sun, getting burnt, both of us. Went back and did lunch on the boat, or a late meal on the boat, and then I think we might have had hamburgers that day. And then did some journaling and chilling and hanging out, and fell asleep for a while. And then that night they had a rock and roll show in the entertainment room, whatever that's called. What is it called? Like a theater? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, and that was pretty good too. And we sat with some of our table mates that night. No, not that night. That was the other night we did that. Never mind. We did that Friday. On Friday, it was a fun day at sea. Heading back home, and I had a book release, and I was kind of stressing out about it that day a little bit because I had pre-ordered it for myself just to make sure that it downloaded and everything was fine, and thank God everything was fine because I was really kind of stressing out about it. So yeah, threw in the third book in the Guards of Clan Ross release that day. And I did some reading in the book. I started a new vampire book, the third one in the series, and it's called The Warrior's Curse. So I started reading that day. I think I finished my book on audio. And then we kind of hung around the boat and did a bunch of different things. A little bit of shopping, bought some t-shirts, and I think that's all I bought. I think I had a Bloody Mary. I was in the mood for Bloody Marys. And then we packed because we had to put our luggage out that night, except for our carry-on, and then we had dinner with our table mates for the last time, and then they had a show that night about the different countries or something, so that's the night we sat with our table mates for that show. Saturday, we arrived back in Jacksonville, and we stayed on the boat and had breakfast. I think we weren't going to get off until like 10 or something, 8, 9, I don't know. We got up early anyway. Have to be out of the room by 8:30. So had breakfast and then journaled and watched people like beat each other up trying to get off the boat. People are in such a hurry to get off the boat, and then they're in a lot of hurry to get off the boat. So anyway, we just sat there and kind of chilled. And I don't think I might have had another Bloody Mary. So yeah, sat on the Lido deck. Finally, we just had to disembark. So we disembarked and got in our car and drove home to Georgia and got to hang out with the little dogs. They were so excited to see us. You know, they're so cute. So I have 2 little dogs now. Pippa, who's a mixed breed, little tiny dog, and Harley, who's a Yorkie poo. All right, so Sunday, thank the Lord that Sunday morning, not that there were thunderstorms, but that we were home because our dogs were so terrified. So we ended up missing church because thunderstorms were horrible. I mean, the thunder was shaking the house. It was so loud. So we had to stay home because we couldn't leave the dogs because they were freaking out. And so it was a relaxing day. Hubby went to run an errand. I forgot where he went. I think he went to Walmart to pick up something. And on the way back, he stopped at Jersey Mike's and got us some subs. And I wanted the buffalo chicken one because it's so good. Oh, that was so yummy. So then, yeah, that's where he went. He went to Walmart because I'm putting that down now. And then I just spent the rest of the day not doing too much. You know, after vacation, you just want to chill. And I think I watched television, did a lot of planning so that I could at least get something up because I didn't plan before I left. So that was pretty much the week of our cruise. I recommend it for those of you that don't cruise. It's so much fun. Everything is done for you. It's just one of those super relaxing vacations. So after that, I decided that I was going to, on the sidebar, because I put down the week thing, what do you call it, like a week list that I wasn't sure what I was going to write. So then I decided to write a word for each day. I'm not sure you can see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you can see it. So for Monday, I put excited because I was excited to leave. Tuesday, beautiful because it's beautiful outside in the ocean. On Wednesday, I put island time because we went to Nassau. On Thursday, was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday I wrote Beach Time for Princess Case. And then for Friday, Seize and Relax, because it was relaxing. Saturday, I wrote Almost Home, because I was just like, okay, now I really want to get home. I was ready to come home. And then for Sunday, I put down because you know how you feel. You're home. No place like home. So yeah, that was my week. Thank you so much for coming and watching and listening to me go on about this. And I hope you guys take a cruise soon. Take care and be good. Happy reading. Bye.